part of this mind thing that's been put on people is to really alienate women from each other. They're taught to compete for the men and to be jealous and all of this stuff. And that has to shift. Women need to come together. And if women could come together and become the vessel, the container for the new energy, for the seeds of what can manifest, the beauty of what can manifest, anything can happen,
Yeah, there's women, in a sense, women rule the world. And I think Leonard Shlain in his book Sex, Time, and Power shows that women are tremendously powerful creatures and that men will do just about anything to please a woman. And instead of trying to become a man, a woman can actually recompose the world through her power to get men to do what she wants. And it's not a manipulative thing. Men want to do it. That's what men are for. Men are here to assist women in having children and having families, conveying deep spiritual values. And we're here to work, literally, to work to provide for that. And I think that men need to come back and take their power too. And that gets into male initiation and a whole lot of other things, which hopefully soon I'll get to on this radio show. Well, Sharron, we got about 3 minutes left. Anything you want to leave the audience with? Some special message that you want to convey?
Look to your heart. Look to your heart. If your mind these days, the nature of the mass media marketing machine keeps you out of your heart, keeps you completely in this state, not only that, but all the pharmaceuticals and all, in this state of just constant disturbance of your mind. The ancient Egyptians, all of the traditions, they tell you listen to your heart. Sit. Listen to your heartbeat. If your mind is going, all over the place like a wild horse, how do you tame it? You sit. You listen to your heart. Feel your heart. Don't forget your heart. In Egypt, they always say you must bring the innate intelligence, awaken, go beyond, the intelligence that we think of as the mental intelligence, and awaken the innate intelligence of the heart. And by doing that, I always tell women, let's wake up, find your power, look into the eyes of your children and your love and your parents, and see that they're waiting. They're waiting for their healers, their mothers, their communicators, their teachers to come back. Come back to us. It's like, come back to the light, Frodo. Come back.
Yeah,
we can have a wonderful world. We have to work together.
I completely agree with that. Yeah, and I think it is happening. I think it's just going to happen. But I agree with you that this whole thing with Cliff High and his prediction is extremely interesting, because in that prediction is the seed that could actually save what we have here and keep it going for another few hundred, 500, 1,000, who knows how long. And women have to come back and lead us out of the wilderness like Joan of Arc did. Joan of Arc managed to repel the British. She was a 14-year-old girl, and she was able to repel the British and inspire the entire nation of France to rise up. And we don't want to rise up. What we want to do is we want to I think, ignore them. That's what I think.
Create our own reality.
Yeah, just ignore them, but don't give them your children to fight in wars, and don't eat their food, and I think that by example we will end up being victorious. I really do.
Well, you have it right. One must become the example. You must live your life fearlessly, being the example. In the ancient text, they say women have to be the model of truth, virtue, and integrity. And it's time to come back to those values.
Well, I agree. It's a crazy world right now, and getting crazier. But Sacred Mysteries is producing a lot of interesting things, so you must be happy about that.
Oh, infinity. That's something I'll talk about another time. I really feel in infinity we talk about the life review that comes, at the moment of death. And I was looking at YouTube last night, and it seems that, the whole world has experienced some kind of life review. Everything. I saw my teacher from 1942 doing dancing Bollywood on YouTube. It's like all of human history is being put out there for everybody to see. This life review of humanity.
Very interesting, yeah. Anyway, Infinity is out from Sacred Mysteries. Go to sacredmysteries.com and try to get a screener near your neighborhood or your town, or try to wait till November and you can buy it. Yeah, this is Jay Weidner. We've been talking to Sharron Rose, the Renaissance woman, and I will be back on Monday in 2.5 days, 3 days, whatever that is. Thanks for listening to Smoke and Mirrors, the first inaugural week of the show.